breaking news here. The U.S. agreeing on an Argentina $20 billion swap line where it would help buy pesos. This framework basically allows for that and helps support that country's currency, because this has kind of been an ongoing story that has been very disruptive.
Absolutely. Certainly in the financial markets. We're hearing from Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent saying that the U.S. Treasury is prepared immediately to take whatever exceptional measures are warranted to provide stability to markets. So the U.S. stepping in a big way here.
Yeah, the U.S. Treasury directly purchasing Argentinian pesos as part of its support for the country. This is a step that U.S. authorities really had rarely taken in recent decades. So with this U.S. intervention, let's bring in now the former U.S. comptroller of the currency. Joining us now to discuss is Eugene Ludwig. Gene is also the author of the newly released The Mismeasurement of America: How Outdated Government Statistics Mask the Economic Struggle of Everyday Americans. Gene, it's good to get you here with us, and how fortuitous that we have you here on the day that this swap line is announced. Can you give us your instant analysis on why this is significant for the U.S. and how this helps kind of restore financial stability across North America?
This is one of the toughest calls that a Treasury has to make, which is currency support. And happily, the United States is blessed with a very fine Treasury Department with a lot of experts. Keeping international stability in these currencies is important. They don't take these things lightly. I'm sure they've thought about this from every conceivable angle. And net, I think it's a good thing to do, but it's a very tricky thing to get right. And they're smart to try to get ahead of it.
Let me ask a dumb question, because you have Scott Bessent, the Treasury Secretary, saying that the U.S. Treasury is prepared immediately to take whatever exceptional measures are warranted to provide stability to markets. Some people might wonder, what is it about Argentina that the U.S. has such an invested stake in? Why is the U.S. so particularly focused on this country when it doesn't seem to have much impact on people's day-to-day lives or the U.S. economy on a day-to-day basis?
Well, it's an important country. It's much larger and richer than most people understand. So making sure that this stays stable, as well as the currency markets generally, is a sensible move. But as I say, this is a very hard area. In my day and age, we were worried about Mexico, and we took some extraordinary measures at that time that worked out. But we've got competent people doing this, and getting ahead of it and showing strength is a good thing.